Good morning, everyone. This is Skip Senwell, your beloved Campus Chronicles beat reporter, speaking truth to power and morning announcements to middle schoolers. Our top stories today. Multiple cheerleaders have confessed to participating in a human pyramid scheme. The possum that lives on the roof of the school. Is it getting smarter? And finally, 2 staff members haven't been seen in several days. I'm referring specifically to our beloved lunch lady Linda, known best for her chocolate cherry chimichangas, and our janitor, Mr. Humphrey, known best for his ominous scowl and secretive waste management habits.
But Skip, what in the world is going on with Mrs. McGery? Why is she mopping the school hallways?
Good question, random news interrupting student. Here's what we know. In a stunning and potentially related turn of events, the school drama teacher, Miss McGery, has been moved to the custodial department, which the administration reports is due to budget cuts and not the mysteriously missing janitor. It seems suspicious, if you ask me. And if you ask me, you should always ask me. We now go to Miss McGery for a comment on what's going on.
Hello, students, fellow faculty, the possum. I would like to reassure all of you that my new custodial position is not a demotion, but a lateral move to an equally important position. Like a jazz square that stops halfway through. A jazz line, if you will. I believe that keeping our school clean is just as noble as keeping it artistic. And when life gives you lemons, you should make a lemon meringue pie. I mean, I've never successfully made a lemon meringue pie, but they're very tricky, and anyway, it's nice to have goals. Look, what I'm trying to say is that if anybody has what it takes for the job, it's me. Cleaning is just like theater, and don't say that it's not. When I mop, I'll channel Shakespeare as I cry out, damned spot. Custodians are theater artists. The school's their masterpiece, and like theater directors, they're sick of seeing grease. Oh, I'll sweep like Dick Van Dyke and have a tap break now and then. Then I'll plunge into the toilets like Javert into the sand. The sand. Cleaning is just like theater. An art that's truly fine, so grab the Windex and the squeegee, 'cause it's my time to shine, literally. So in conclusion, don't cry for me, student body, and I'll have you know that I've been planning the most important event of the year. No, the century. So put that in your script and smoke it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go clean up the home ec kitchen because someone has accidentally spilled a bunch of lemons and eggs and lemon meringue pie filling. No idea who did it. Ciao!
Hey, Drama Gang. Foster here, holding Ginger the goldfish. For the remains of Ginger the goldfish. I should kick the bucket this week. I know what you're thinking. Isn't carrying your dead fish kind of weird? But I'll tell you it's weird. Things going on in this school. Lunch Lady Linda and the janitor vanished. And Miss McGery's suddenly custodian. So Ginger and I headed to the one place where we can both flush a fish and flush out a mystery. Custodia. That's right. Ginger and Humphrey's secret lair in the back of the school. Now I know what you're thinking. Foster. No one's ever been in Custodia. No one's allowed in Custodia. Mr. Humphrey doesn't like kids going near Custodia. Going near anything, really. But now, grumpy Mr. Humphrey's gone. Lunch Lady Linda has vanished. And Miss McGery is refusing to spill the dirt on her new janitor job. Which is presumably a lot of dirt. You guys know I love a mystery. So here I am, alibi in hand, recording this video in case I get caught skipping second period. Ginger here is my plausible deniability. And my friend, who's dead. Not necessarily in order, though. But look, this is important. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad Miss McGery's keeping such a good attitude about this. Auditions for the school musical start tomorrow. And if she's not there to lead the drama club, our show will be directed by Coach Brockjaw. Coach Brockjaw. He once asked me what jerseys to wear in Jersey Boys. I'm telling you, drama gang, I'm not just going to Custodia for myself, I'm going there for all of us. And my dead fish. I've always loved a mystery. They're pretty much the bomb. Used to stay up reading Sherlock, then interrogate my mom. Oh, mysteries are daunting, yes. They're filled with fear and doubt. But my dead fish and I are gonna figure one out. Is it the right Ginger? Oh, right. I'm not a stranger to a mystery. Just check out all my logs. There's abandoned dugout after school, the freezer full of frogs. But no one's faced Custodia, so dark and probably cursed. But my dead fish and I, yes, my dead fish and I, yes, my dead fish and I, yes, this dead fish and I, are gonna be the best.
Be careful, Foster. I don't want to exaggerate, but literally everything I've heard about, talked about, or thought about for the past, forever is the fact that Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda vanished into thin air. And the last time I saw Miss Linda, she was walking right towards Custodia. I don't want to make any baseless speculatory remarks, but for all we know, she suffered a gruesome fate too horrible for words. Be careful down there and don't do anything crazy. I know you can be a little dramatic, so I'm begging you, just tone it down. Oh no. Okay, I see what I did there. But don't worry, I have a calming technique for situations just like these. It works like this. There's so much here that we don't know, it's really overwhelming, so let's use a little logic and we'll be okay. Mr. Humphrey's awful shifty, put the odds at 50-50, I did nothing wrong and there was foul play. Funky when I think about it, something starts to stick about it, nothing is for sure, but now I've got a hunch. Mr. Humphrey is a killer, he took Linda just a girl, and now Lunch Lady Linda, sweet Lunch Lady Linda, poor Lunch Lady Linda is his lunch. OMG.
Hey, drama gang. I know school just let out for the day, but this is an emergency video call. Carrie, you were right. I think something seriously weird is happening in Custodia. Not only did I not see Miss McGery, it was all dark down there. I had to use my phone flashlight to flush Ginger down, which was either a custodial sink or a bathroom for small and easily safe children. And then, just as I was going to leave, I saw this. A wallet, I know. Mr. Humphrey hasn't been at school all week, so I thought it couldn't have been his, but I found his ID inside, and this creepy poem. I promise I will always keep you safe. I will watch over you until you die. You will never be far from my sight. Share the ties that bind. Wow, that was a lot. So I'm thinking 3 things here. 1, Mr. Humphrey may still be in Custodia. 2, if he's in there and I didn't run into him, Custodia may be bigger than we ever imagined. So I'm like, secret tunnel's big. And 3, if this poem is about Lunch Lady Linda, she's gone missing, she can be in serious trouble. 3, the reprise. With Miss McGery acting so strange, we can't rule out the option that she's in on the whole thing. Look, I don't want Coach Brockjaw directing the musical any more than you guys do. You know, he once asked Carrie, who runs defense, on a chorus line. But with auditions tomorrow, we've got less than 24 hours to find out if we can trust Miss McGery. So I'm calling on the whole drama club to team up and help me find out where Lunch Lady Linda is, what Mr. Humphrey's up to, and just what's going on here. The only problem is I'm not allowed to use more than 15 minutes of video chat a day. Since that live digital reading we did of Angels in America Part 1 and 2. Now my parents monitor all my social apps. Does anyone have any idea how we can talk confidentially?
Foster, I'm glad you asked. As it happens, I've been working on an app just for us drama kids. It's like YouTube, but better. More confidential. And the algorithm doesn't keep recommending I watch the cast of Riverdale do ASMR with slime. We can chat on this as long as we want, and the only way to access the app is by answering passcode questions that only drama kids will know the answers to. Like, who got spun off the turntable during Les Mis 2 years ago? Ashley Newman. Who got trapped under the Milky White during Into the Woods? Ashley Newman. What broke down during Grease and had to be carried off stage? Trick question. Both the car and Ashley Newman. I'm telling you guys, this app is a game changer. To answer any other questions you may have, here's my assistant, Lane, with a helpful presentation.
Does the concept of a Snapchat fill your mom and dad with fright? Do you have to clear your browsing history every single night? We must communicate, stay up to date, no matter where we are. My friends, there's an app for that, and it's spelled THEATER. Theaterer, drama gossip whisperer. We're sharing stuff with each other. It's super fun and quite secure. Theaterer, like a trendy app, it ends in er. It's really gonna cause a stir, so log on now to Theaterer. Phew, did you get all that? I still don't know why we didn't just do a PowerPoint. I need some water.
Hey followers, it's Maddox here. Sorry, I mean drama club friends. It can be so hard to remember that I'm not running an immensely successful food review channel when I normally am running an immensely successful food review channel. I'm sure you can all imagine the stress. But as resident foodie of the drama club, I wanted to hop on this new app, thanks Techie and Lane, and let everyone know that they should savor their Salisbury steak today, because from now on, the cafeteria is only going to be serving fish. I overheard one of the lunch ladies whispering it today online. She said, and I quote, "There's only going to be one option, fish. Can you believe that?" Can you believe that? Maybe it's due to budget cuts. Maybe it's due to the disappearance of lunch lady Linda. All I know is if you want more food news, or as I call it, Fuse, then like, share, and subscribe. Oh shoot, I did it again.
Maddox, dinner time! Your dinosaur chicken nuggets are ready!
Mommy, not in front of my friends. Maddox out.
Hey guys, Terry here. Please don't think I'm dramatic like my sister Carrie, but I was at home feeding my cats dinner when I got all your messages and I rushed straight back to school to search Custodia for more clues. I don't know what Mr. Humphrey did to make lunch lady Linda disappear, or what he did to make Mr. McGery take his old job. But if you ask me, we can't trust that grouchy janitor as far as we can throw him. I mean, if the entire drama club teamed up, we probably could throw him a couple yards, but then he'd be really mad. I heard that if he even looks at teacher funny, he has a caution wet floor sign outside of their classroom for an entire week. It's not even a wet floor. How messed up is that? Wait, what are these? Oh no. Teacher lunch lady Linda's. She did get lured down to Custodia. And what's this? Where does this key go? OMG. I'm starting to panic. Okay. What was that common technique my sister taught me? Didn't it go like...
There's so much here that we don't know. It's really overwhelming, so let's use a little logic so we don't get scared. All of Linda's things are here, which honestly is kind of queer, but maybe she just wanted different clothes to wear. Now I'm lost without a map, and maybe this is all a trap, and Mr. Humphrey planted this to catch me too. Wonderful exercise, now I'm breaking out in hives. Tell my cats I bid them adieu. OMG.
Guys, I have huge clues news, or as I call it, clues. So, I was at the mall tonight, right? Because I wanted to swing by GameStop and pick up the new game Animal Flossing. You know, about the cute animals who do fun victory dances and fight each other to the death. Except, I had to get my older sister to drive me, and she wanted to go to the jewelry store. So I'm standing there, waiting for her to finish talking about, I don't know, ear bracelets or whatever, when I see a ring box labeled Elmer Humphrey. Now, I don't know Mr. Humphrey's first name for certain, but I've read enough books to know that if your name is Elmer, you're almost certainly a cranky old man. And Mr. Humphrey is a very cranky old man. And get this, the box said 1 to rule them all on the lid. So here's what I'm thinking is going on. Mr. Humphrey is an evil wizard. Huh? Do you guys think that could be anything? Add me, look, I'm just spitballing here. Add me on Animal Flossing. Peace.
Oh, hey everyone. This is Gloria. Terry gave me the key earlier this afternoon when we were rehearsing for tomorrow's auditions. She's okay, by the way, just a little anxious. And so am I. I just so hope I don't have to audition for Coach Brockjaw again. One time I asked him if he'd ever seen Chicago, and he said the Bulls or the Cubs. And I'll admit, did Terry mention today was my birthday? No? And did any of you mention it yet? A day I can almost add is almost over. Also no. Yet here I am being an amazing friend I am, sneaking around spooky custodial labyrinths in the middle of the night on my birthday, trying to find which door this key will fit into. Wait, this is it. This is the door. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best drama club ever. I'm so sorry I doubted any of you. At last I feel my life's complete, and it feels so good, it tastes so sweet. I've watched other people's birthdays every year since I was 9, and now finally someone remembered me. Hold on, I'm getting chat messages. Let me read them real quick. Oh, you guys didn't remember my birthday. Then who put these balloons here? Did the janitor know it was my birthday? Did the possum? I think I need a minute.
Good morning, everyone, and by everyone, I mean the drama club, and by good morning, I mean j'accuse. I'm Skip Sinwell, your beloved Campus Chronicles beat reporter, here with some breaking in news.
What? Skip Sinwell isn't a drama club member? What is he doing on Theaterer? Our posts are sacred. How could this have happened?
That's right. I found out about your unprofessional little investigation, and I've infiltrated your so-called secret application. Using drama club secrets as credentials, you forget that those secrets aren't so secret when you have to review every single production for Campus Chronicles. Well, I personally find this all to be a complete affront to the good name of investigative reporting. So I will be conducting my own official investigation. I did not take one semester of journalism to be outscooped by some theater nerds in tap shoes. More details at 11. Or whenever I feel like it.
Sorry about that. Just some technical difficulties. If everyone wouldn't mind updating their apps, we're going to go ahead and remove some pesky bugs and unauthorized access. Due to popular demand for the Drama Club, we have also added more videos in which the cast of Riverdale do ASMR with slime. I hope you all remember this when I need money to launch my first startup. Now, another school day is beginning, and if we haven't gotten to the bottom of this by 3 p.m. today, we're all auditioning for Coach Brockjaw, the man who once asked me if Pippin was about some guy named Scotty. Everyone get cracking. And since the app's about to be down for a second, Lane.
Theaterer, some issues with our processor, but think how much more fun we'll have in version 1.1. Updating without a hitch, 3 hours left, oh that's a glitch. Thanks for your patience, ma'am or sir. We'll see you soon on Theaterer.
Hey everyone, I got some big news.
No phones allowed.
Sorry, I'm recording for my first period library study hall. I just overheard a group of teachers whispering, which I think is a very suspicious thing to do in a library, which I should know because I'm being very suspicious right now. I couldn't make out everything, but it sounded like they said, the sneaky man, something, capture her, something, I can't believe, something, honor, I would, something, murmur something, honor. This whole thing, mystery whispering, fiasco. The coach Brockjaw said, I don't know if we can trust Miss McGery with something this important. I think Miss McGery involved with lunch lady Linda, Dismans, and some sort of wicked librarian teacher, Janitor Call, and I think Brockjaw pushed her to do it so he could take over the musical.
Put your phone down.
See? That's extremely wicked. We've only got one short day to help Miss McGery before she gets caught up in something bad for good.
Whichever girl is still talking, you will get detention.
I'm not that girl.
Hey guys, Danny here. Some of you may not recognize me because I play in the pit band, which means I spend half of my life in a tiny room underground. But I'm in the drama club, and I'm as dedicated to finding out the truth about Custodia as the rest of you. Mostly because a secret network of tunnels under the school would be very helpful to me, as there's hardly any room in the pit band for my toaster oven, my mini fridge, or my hammock. My life is very hard. That's the bad news. Here's the worst news. I checked the band room after second period jazz ensemble, and I didn't find any clues. I checked everywhere. The office, the rehearsal rooms, even the instrument cases. Nothing. Nada. Fermata. But I can't just spend all day looking for clues. Some of us have to practice for the all-state jazz ensemble auditions. Wait, what's this? It's something, someone put something in my folder. It says, for the Humphrey event. Wait a minute, that's a clue. All right, folks, let's see what this sounds like. Holy Darth Vader! That sounds ominous. You only play ominous music when something's bad about to happen. That's Pippin 101. Right after Be Careful with the Toaster Oven. But, guys, I'm really starting to worry about Janitor Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda.
Is this still on? Okay, listen, I don't have much time. After Clara mentioned the librarian acting weird, I did what any normal person would do and followed Miss McGery to her car and the teacher's lot and then hid in the bush. Now, we all know Miss McGery has never once left a building without forgetting at least one thing inside of it. And sure enough, right after she unlocked her car, she realized she left something and went back inside to get it. Now, I'm at her car. I'm gonna try and see if I can find a clue in here. Wow. I guess adults get to eat fast food whenever they want, and they do not clean it up. I can't wait to tell my mom about all of this. Wait, I forgot. I'm committing a crime. Nobody tell my mom about this. Oh, what does this do? Oh, great. Ow. Look, a note. It says tiger food. Prohibitively expensive. Must find solution? What? What could that possibly mean? What does Miss McGery know about tiger food? Wait, my older brother showed me a documentary about someone who feeds people to tigers. Did Mr. Humphrey feed Lunch Lady Linda too? No, it couldn't be. Wait, Miss McGery is coming back. I gotta go. Oh, a chicken nugget. Don't mind if I do. I gotta go. Bye.
Hey, I guess I should probably explain why I've been hiding in the home ec room this whole time. First off, Miss McGery's bound to make a successful lemon meringue pie, and I want to be there when it happens. But more importantly, I don't think the drama club will like what I have to say about Janitor Humphrey. And that's that I think he's a really nice guy. One time, after late rehearsal, he helped me secure my science fair winning baking soda volcano to the back of my bike, and I've never forgotten how kind that was. You try getting your own baking soda volcano onto a bike after erupting. Those things are slippery. Sure, he's kind of quiet and doesn't smile all the time, but who does? Well, theater kids do. But have you met us? We're exhausting, and I think we're all being a little quick to judge here. There's something to be said for people who are kind of quiet. Dr. Seuss was awkward. Newton was aloof. Lincoln stood at 6'4", but hardly raised the roof. Meryl Streep an introvert, so that alone should say sometimes being quiet's okay. Gandhi wasn't chatty. Cher is very shy. Snape seems scary, then helps Harry frequently not die. With quiet things like cats and trees and yoga, we're so blessed. So for once you theater kids could give it a rest. I mean, sometimes being quiet, a little verbal diet. Sometimes being quiet is best. Best.
Phew. Third period dance class was killer today, guys. Ballet, okay. Bar work the entire time. Oh my goodness, my legs are gonna fall off. My legs hurt so bad, but feel so good. But you know what else feels so good? I overheard my dance instructor say that Mr. Humphrey, our janitor Mr. Humphrey, has epic dance moves. I know, right? So here's what I'm thinking. The man has killer dance moves. The man has endless real estate in the form of Custodia. Put those two together and what do you get? That's right. Janitor Humphrey is running an exclusive high-end underground Zumba studio from under the school. And he's forcing Lunch Lady Linda and Mrs. McGery to be his backup dancers. And before you say I'm way off base, the other day I saw Mr. Humphrey dancing with a broom like this. quite as good as me? No. You know you're good. But who is? I rest my case. Oh no. I gotta get back to school.
I don't have much time because I'm supposed to be stocking these canned goods here at the school food drive. But after what I just heard, I knew I had to contact you all right away. When I picked up these canned goods from my church last night, I overheard one of the church volunteers saying that the sanctuary wasn't big enough for Mr. Humphrey's and Lunch Lady Linda's upcoming service. When he put it together with everything we've learned over the past 2 days, it all finally makes sense. Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda are both dead, and McGery did it. And now they're having a joint funeral. Oh, it's so sad. These were special people who made our days clean, that is healthy, nutritious, well, made our days clean. Now I'll honor them by bringing this food to the needy. Nothing will distract me from... Oh my gosh, I'm going to be late for auditions. Bye!
Alright guys, this is it. The moment of truth. I'm here at the drama club office. Miss McGery is nowhere in sight, and any second now, Coach Brockjaw will be here to make us all audition for The Greatest Showman, which I know for a fact he thinks is a documentary about Rob Gronkowski. I've assembled all the clues we've gathered, and it's time to announce my conclusions. When you put together the strange disappearances, the wallet, the poem, the key, the fish, the ring box, the balloons, the whispering, the music, the tiger food, the dancing, and the service, it all becomes clear. Mr. Humphrey turned Lunch Lady Linda into tiger food so that he can serve mercury-filled fish in the cafeteria to clear out the school, so he can use it for his Lord of the Rings-themed Zumba dancing club. And also, they're both dead. What's the use? We failed. I failed. I really don't know what we're going to do about all this, or where Miss McGery has disappeared. Guess I was never cut out to solve mysteries after all. At least Ginger isn't here to see how far I've fallen. Oh, Ginger, I'm so sorry. I thought I'd love a mystery, a chance to use my brain. But nothing here is making sense. Ginger's down the drain. I guess I'm not cut out for this, so much to my dismay. My dead fish and I had better call it a day. I guess I'd better go pick out a dress for Lady Linda's funeral service. Wait a second. Dress service. That's it. And what's this? I'm getting another video from Skip Sinwell. No way, Skip. You're not cracking this investigation before me. I gotta go.
Good afternoon, everyone. With an eye for justice and an impeccable sense of timing, I have chosen now as the time to reveal my findings for the investigation. All drama club members are to report immediately to Custodia. Okay, so how old do you have to be to win the Pulitzer Prize for investigative journalism? What? 23? What if I get a note from my mom? Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
And finally, you've all arrived. Welcome to Custodia Drama Club, and don't expect to leave anytime soon. I know you've all been on a wild chase to find out some very personal information about some members of our staff. Well, the first thing you should know is, it's none of your business what the adults do in their personal time. The second thing you should know is, wait, why are you all looking at me like that? Oh, sorry. This basement is damp and there are leaks everywhere, so I have to wear this hoodie. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. Since you'll all find out soon enough anyway, I wanted to be the one to tell you. Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda, who by the way, is just called Linda. We'll be getting married tomorrow. What's that, Foster? You already knew? Well, I bet you didn't know this. I, being the best director in the city, have been acting as their wedding planner and a master of ceremonies. So you figured that out too? Well, I'm counting that as a victory for our education system, so you're welcome. Anyway, that's why I haven't been around a lot. I was trying to keep a low profile while running a high profile gig. Auditions will, of course, be postponed, so I can give you all the attention you both deserve and clearly demand. I would have notified you earlier, but an artist can't be expected to keep track of anything, especially not when they're imagining, planning, and executing the greatest exotic animal-themed pescatarian weddings the middle school has ever seen. Oh, and another thing. I know many of you have some harsh things to say about Mr. Humphrey, but I want you to know that if he ever seems tired or grumpy, it's because he works 2 jobs. He can send his money to the Give a Kid a Crock Foundation, making sure every child in Eastern Europe has both a slow cooker and a pair of soft, ugly shoes. He also volunteers at big cat shelters in his spare time. And he always manages to keep our theater's first aid kit well stocked for Ashley Newman. Still, I must confess, Mr. Humphrey has staged several of our musicals. When the turntable began throwing actors willy-nilly in Les Mis, it was Mr. Humphrey who fixed it. When the car broke down in grease and began to spew wiper fluid all across the stage, it was Mr. Humphrey who cleaned it up. And when Ashley Newman cried so much on the closing night of Matilda that her salty tears threatened to discolor the stage, it was Mr. Humphrey who desalinated the floorboards. So, in conclusion, don't jump to conclusions and don't judge a book by its cover. Now, you may not be auditioning for any musicals today, but I've got some dance moves for this wedding ceremony that I want you all to learn. They go a little something like this. You had yourself an escapade, you've reached the finish line. But with every step along the way, you misread every sign. You thought that your custodian was a ghost who haunts the halls, but you never took the time to see behind those coveralls. What if you flipped the magnifying glass for another point of view? When you think you know, but you just don't know, no, you don't have a clue, no, no. You think you know and you just don't know, no, you don't have a clue.
Good morning, everyone. Our top stories today. The Cross Country Club has decided to rename itself in the spirit of honesty and will now be known as the Cross a Good Portion of Town Club. The possum that lives on the roof of the school has now learned to fill out a Scantron. And last but certainly not least, school bells weren't the only bells pealing through these halls last night. A wedding occurred, which this reporter correctly predicted, as lunch lady Linda walked down the cafetorium aisle to marry Mr. Humphrey, accompanied by a flash mob from our very own drama club. Music was provided by Danny and the rest of the pit van, and flower girl duties were handled by Ashley Newman until she remembered she was allergic to most flowers and had to be escorted out by medical professionals. Sometimes a flair for the dramatic is needed, and I have to thank the drama club for sending me on my greatest investigative inquiry to date, and for keeping everyone on their toes, not least of all themselves.
That's right, Skip. The drama club is the heart of this school. Without us, the mystery would have never been cracked. We are the best.
Well, thank you, overzealous drama club member and news interrupter, but that was not necessary. Anyway, the entire school was in attendance for the wedding, as well as a lot of the members from the local dance company, of which Linda and Mr. H are both card-carrying members. The bride wore white and hairnets, and the groom traded in his typically dirty overalls for some slightly cleaner overalls. We wish these two lovebirds all the best as they continue on their new life together, and we here at Campus Chronicles would like to editorialize on one last note.